Hello, 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 hello. What is going on, y'all? Welcome to Deeper Understanding. I am your host, your sole proprietor. I am Dr. Jones, and we are up in here tonight. Come on in the house. Man, that's good. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in here tonight. How y'all are today? I think we running good. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. All right. The links are on both pages. So if you want to come in, if you want to hit the link and join the show, you may do so. Um, Today we're gonna touch a myriad, if you will. I don't know why I like saying that, but we're gonna touch a myriad of topics today. That's why I'm not just as animated as usual. Y'all excuse me. I just got a Keurig machine and trying different coffees out, and I think I found the one because it tastes delicious. But yeah, we're gonna have a myriad. That's why I call it the barbecue show. You know, on the barbecue, you got several different things. You got different kind of meats. You got the ribs and the chicken and the burgers and the hot dogs, potato salad, and baked beans, macaroni and cheese. Some have coleslaw, stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna have a mess of topics today. Yeah, we're gonna bounce around a little bit. Because there's just a whole lot of stuff that was on my mind. You know, I really couldn't nail down a for show topic. So because several things just kept popping up, and it just seemed like every time something would come to me, and I focus in, and something else would happen, and then something else would hit me, and I'm like, damn, I got three different shows in my mind. Why not just go ahead and do all three in one? Can we do that tonight? Yeah, can we do that tonight? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First thing I want to talk about, because it's the hot thing right now, especially in the state of Tennessee, is how this young man killed his baby mama and then killed his 2-day-old child. And I know y'all probably thinking, see, finally, he talking about these men, huh? He always talking about us women, huh? Men be doing shit, see? Well, we're gonna talk about his ass today because it's some there's a whole lot of questions I got when that's concerning that. Now I've been reading different things, and for the most part, I'm hearing he didn't want the baby. The girl wanted to have a baby anyway, and uh, and it kind of ties into my next subject. We're gonna get to that part, but my thing is this, dog. You didn't want the girl to get pregnant. I understand. We all been there, and hell, we all like hell. I love it raw. So I understand you like it raw. Then you skeeted in the dog. And then after you skeeted, you didn't produce no morning after pill. You didn't produce no other alternatives. You just gonna try to forget about it. Now see, I have to put the onus on you because you knew this girl wanted to have your baby. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But you knew this girl wanted to have your baby. And then you proceed to fuck. And then you nutted in her. What the hell you think was gonna happen? You married from what I'm saying. You married and you didn't want your wife to know. See, it upsets me, first of all, as a father, that first of all, you couldn't be honest with your wife. Let's start right there. You was la 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 la. You were lying to your wife. You done got this young lady pregnant. You lie, la 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 la. You lied to her. You just lying on everybody. What the hell is wrong with you? All this could have been avoided. 2 lives could have been saved if you just told the truth. Was your punk ass gonna lie? I have no sympathy, no sorrow. I got nothing for you. I hope when you go to jail, somebody open your ass up and fist you every night. Yes, right. I hope they do that because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve death. But I hope they keep your ass alive as long as possible so you can suffer because you all be shaming yourself. And then you kill the baby and threw the baby in the river. Come on. That's some demonic evil shit. Damn, dog. You couldn't just take, hey, look, baby. Then one night you went out with the girls, you went to club meeting, you went to play bridge. You went to bridge meeting. I went out and I got a little piece. And I shot in her and she's pregnant. Now, if you love me, we can raise this baby as one. Now, I mean, you can't control what the wife do, but you got to give her that option, dog. You wrong. You out of order. I hope the devil got a special place in hell for you. You drown your baby? I hope every night in the pen, I know they really don't do that no more because most of these motherfuckers is volunteering that ass, but I hope they tear your ass wide open. I hope you had to open your mouth and your ass every single night from here on out. Let the church say amen on that. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow roasting barbecue. I'm gonna take my time and cook this barbecue real good so it's tender and fall off the bone for you. Yeah. Oh, let me turn my heat off. I done got hot now. Yeah, you kill your baby? Damn. Damn. Man, all I can say is, hey, ladies, y'all better be careful who y'all y'all better be careful who y'all laying down with. You gotta be careful who you lay with. Cause that right there, I don't know. I'm a father. I'm a man first. But secondly, I am a father. I believe in being a good father. I believe in father's rights. And when you do shit like that, I don't even consider you a man. I denounce you right now. I rebuke you. Can we rebuke this man? Or this boy, this sissy, whatever the hell he is, let's rebuke him. And stand on this fatherhood tip. Stand on this fatherhood tip. I'm about to make me some more of that shit. Stand on this fatherhood tip. I had a conversation, I guess it was Monday night, with a young lady, and she came to me for some advice about what she should do with her kid's father. And again, can I just keep it real? Why the hell? I'm just gonna talk to the black people. Can we talk? Why do y'all keep doing shit out of order? Why do we keep doing shit out of order? We keep on getting pregnant. We keep on having 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 babies and ain't marrying nobody. And I know y'all can say, well, these men, they coming in us, huh? You need to tell them to pull out, huh? They need to wear a condom, huh? Bitch, you know what you know who laying on top of you pumping. You know he ain't worth a damn. Why you letting him get you pregnant? We getting pregnant by any old thing. And then when the baby, before the baby even get here, you broke up. What type of shit is this? This girl, the baby is still goddamn afterbirth on it. And she first thing come out her mouth, well, I was thinking about taking him down to child support. What the hell you mean you gonna take him to child support? You're not even gonna try to let him, if you knew that you couldn't trust him to even try to be a father, you didn't have no business letting him put the head in, let alone pump it. Come here. Come here. He didn't have no business putting the head in. And then she gonna say, well, I don't know what else to do. I'm just doing what I know to do, and he ain't listening to me. So I'm gonna go down there to child support and get my money. And why did you let him get you pregnant? Why did you let him skeet in you? I said, okay, you gonna take him to child support? Okay. Now I said, how you figure this is gonna play out? Because see now you turning his baby into a bill. You turn his baby into a bill. I don't know. No, first of the month just passed. We had to pay our bills. I don't know nobody who was happy to say, oh, first of the month, let me hurry and pay all these bills. I love paying these bills. No. And especially a man who don't want the child, that's a bill. He's not looking at it as a baby. That's a burden now. He's gonna have some resentment towards the child. I know it don't sound good. It ain't sound pretty, but it might not be right. But it's facts. It's factual. You turn his baby into a bill, and then after you turn the baby into a bill, now you're gonna tell this man he can only see the child 2 weekends out a month. Come on, come here. What the hell wrong with y'all? Standing visitation. He get to see the baby. First of all, I want some. I wish I can get somebody to explain this to me. This man would be able to see this. His child is half of him. See his own child 4 days out the month. Explain that math to me. 30 days, you get 4? What the hell can he teach a child in 4 days? Come here. Come here. How's he raising a child in 4 days? And then he should fight for him. If he love the baby, he should fight for the baby. Why the hell I got to fight for something that's mine? Come here. It's mine. Hell, you said it was mine. I signed the papers. I signed the contract. But then I got to fight you to see what's mine? What kind of shit is... I'm just gonna say this because I don't want to stay on this too long either. But it just dawned on me. You know, this old notion that fathers don't want to be there, fathers don't want these kids, fathers running. That's an old myth. Now, the generation before us, our fathers, yeah, they ran off on the plug. They wasn't around. They ain't do too much. They fucked, they nutted, and they went on about their business. But the fathers of now, this era, my generation, oh, we stepping up. And the ones by and what's giving me hope and promise is the ones behind us. They stepping up to the forefront and being fantastic fathers, incredible fathers. And so that lets me know that if they're willing to fight, they're willing to do what they need to do, they're willing to sacrifice, then it's got to be on the mamas why the babies is all fucked up and why the fathers can't be around. Come on in the room. Come here. Because I know too many that's fighting and out here in these streets working 2 and 3 jobs to make it happen. And like so many other brothers have intimated, if you can't afford the child, if you need your income plus my income to take care of our child, why don't you just get a baby to me? No, we can't do that. Well, see, you don't want to lose them bargaining chips. You don't want to lose them benefits. Talk about it, Jones. Okay, I will. Your subsidized housing, them food stamps, and Lord have mercy, this is the most magical time of the year. You about to get that income tax. Lord knows you ain't about to let that child go. He can't never claim the baby. How the hell the baby half me and I can't pay? I can't claim it. Come here. The church say amen. I'm a believer. Because y'all love getting the judges and the white man in the middle of your children between the child father. Let them decide who's worthy to be the parent. Since you ain't, y'all should be going through psychological counseling before you start popping these babies out. We poor little children out here being left just dangling. Dad is out here fighting and working and trying to do the best they can. And the mama, nah, the baby busy. Can I see my baby? No, we busy this weekend. You just can't come over here and see the baby when you feel like it. You got to come through me. See, that's control. They ain't got nothing to do with parenting. And see, I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to take it a step further. See, all you bitches act like you busy with the child. You so busy every weekend, and you be on Facebook posting, who want to go to lunch? It's my treat. You got to fight to prove you are the father, fight to be the father, fight to stay in their life. Amen, Unc. You got to do all of that. And my question is, why? If you let me be the father I want to be the father I can be, you ain't got to struggle like this. You ain't got to worry like you worrying. You ain't got to sit up here stressing out. You ain't got to sleep with Uncle Chris to get your light bill paid. Come on in here. Come here. Ooh, it's vicious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got angry with that young lady. I said, okay, granted, he might not be where you want him to be right now. What makes you think he ain't gonna want to be a father when it comes time? If you just move out the way. See, lady, just move out the way. Take yourself out of the situation. So you ain't got no business. I said I was gonna move on, but I'm gonna say this little piece and I'm gonna move on. See, a lot of y'all are still out of order. You out of place. I got a son and a daughter. When they was little, the very thing I thought about the most is, Lord, if I got to be with these children forever, if I got to take care of my kids forever, I'm equipped. I can do that. But Lord, what I'm gonna do when my baby period come on? See, that's why I didn't have no problem with her going back to her mother, because there's some things I can't teach my daughter because I'm not a woman. That's my limitation. I understand that. That's not my place. I had to step out of that situation. I can't tell her how to feel. I can't tell her what to do. I can't even tell her how to clean it. I don't got one. Now, mothers should have that same mindset when the father has to go in and discipline the boy? Can I get a witness? When it's time for him to teach and train and discipline the child, you need to remove yourself. Don't keep talking about well, that's you kind of rough on him. You hard on him. That's not your place. That's not your place. Fathers have to have stern, real conversations with their boys. Because guess what? The world ain't going to pacify them and patty cake them like you are. Come here. That's enough about that. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. This is really what I gave you a couple sides. Now I'm gonna give you the entree. That dog is good. I'm gonna give you the entree now. This is for my young brothers. I wish I had some more of my young fellas in here, because I see what you're trying to do. I see where y'all trying to go, and I always want to. Can your uncle help you out a little bit? I'm gonna give y'all the game, and I'm gonna use basketball principles. Basketball is my favorite sport. I always loved basketball. It's my first love. See, a lot of y'all, any good coach, any good teacher of the game will tell you, when you first come on the court, the first thing, you never start off shooting threes. Can I get a witness? That's not how you warm up. You start from the inside out. You start shooting you some layups. Because psychologically, it does something for you to get some rhythm going and see the ball going in the basket, even if it's just a little simple layup. But see, I see a lot of y'all, you see these girls, you see these females, and you shooting at 9s and 10s, and that's not where your game is. Can I get a witness? That's not where you at yet. You shooting half court threes, and your range ain't there. You ain't developed enough to shoot that far. Your leg strength, your arm strength ain't there yet. You got to develop some things before you start shooting at 9s and 10s. I'm not saying they out your league. I don't believe in anything, any woman being out your league. But you got to understand where your game is. Can I get a witness? It's not something that you can rush. You got to take your time and develop your skill set. Some of you don't even know what your position is yet. Some of you think you're a point guard, and you're really a 3. I hope I ain't losing nobody with this. Yeah, you going, you come out in the court, you shooting big boy threes, and they falling, and then your confidence starts to wane. Your mentality, your mindset is starting to wane now. Now you starting to force the game. The game is natural. Yeah, bench warmer. The game is natural. And I hear that all the time. Man, she out of my league. She's out of my league. I don't think I can pull her. You want to know why you can't pull her? Because you've already told yourself in your mind you can't get it. So if you can't get it in your mind, you might well just give it up. Go sit on the bench. See, I played street ball for a long time. I didn't always have the best team. When you play pickup ball, you just get who you get, or they pick you up. And usually, if you're coming fresh in the gym and the team sitting on the sideline, they pick you up, that means that team done lost. They're not that good. The metaphor to that is, see, you never know what kind of, when you know day to day, you don't never know what you're gonna get day to day. Everything ain't gonna be perfect conditions. But you still gotta be ready to play. Come on. Come here. Yeah, you still got to be ready to play. So when they would pick me up and I would get a point guard and he want to shoot all the damn time. They ain't give me the ball. I'll be the biggest thing on the court and they ain't looking to give me the ball. They shooting. So what I had to learn to do is rebound my ass off and get a little bunny layups. What's the metaphor of that, Unc? I'm glad you asked me. I'm going to tell you. See, sometimes you can't get your post. I know you practice your game. You got your rap down to a science. Everything's working. You think you got it going on. And then situations happen where you can't shoot it like you want to shoot it. You're not getting the touches you want to get. You're not getting the minutes you want to get in the game. Sometimes you only get a couple seconds to introduce yourself and shoot it at that girl. You don't get a whole 10, 15-minute conversation. You're not getting that many touches. You're getting one shot at it. And so you got to learn to take those bunnies as they come. If you get a rebound, put it back up. Take an easy layup. I was watching the game yesterday. I saw a guy on a full fast break. It was 2-on-1. Now, in my day, one of us going to the hole. We're going to the hole. We're going to get a foul or a layup. This dude stopped and pulled up a three. I'm like, this is why I can't play. I can't play no more. I can't look at the game no more. I can't enjoy it. And I see a lot of these young dudes doing the same thing. You got an easy layup. You got some girls be throwing it at them. And what you do, you want to shoot at the motherfucker that ain't looked at you all night long. Damn girl ready to buy you a drink. She ready to take you out. But you trying to shoot at this girl in the corner look like Beyonce. They got 5 or 6 other dudes on her. And I understand. When I was younger, I like to compete. I like to go after girls that hell everybody else wanted. I wanted to see if I can get it. Absolutely. Well, as I've grown and you get old and the game slows down, you realize you got to let the game come to you. And sometimes that means you got to let them little 2s and 3s come holler at you to draw in the 5, 6s, and the 7s. Them 5, 6s, and 7s are going to draw in your 9s, 8, 9s, and 10s. Somebody's going to get this game. Yeah. My roommate, she's got cats. All these cats hated me when I moved in here. Till one day they saw me playing with the smallest cat, the runt of the litter. I call her Pee-wees. I didn't know it was a little girl until lately, but when they saw me playing with Pee-wee, they said, well, damn, maybe he ain't a monster after all. And then they started coming over and wanting to play. That's the game, young fellas. That's the game. If you see me out there and you see me letting a girl put her fat on me and you looking like, damn, that's because I'm doing it for a purpose. Yes, I'm going to let her put her fat on me. Put your fat on me. That's going to be a slogan. Y'all better come on board. I'm looking to make some shirts out of that. Put your fat on me. That's a real thing. Put your fat on me. And that's going to go draw in some other girls. Because last week, that's exactly what I did. I let this big girl put her fat on me all she wanted. Then when better looking girls came along, they saw her doing that. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Yeah, you just let anybody play on you. Anybody can touch you. I thought you was mean. No, I'm not mean, baby. Come get some. Understand the game. Understand where you at in life. No, you might not be ready to shoot the 3. No, you might not be able to shoot that thing from half court. Take them little layups and bunnies that them girls present to you. Take the shots that you given. Make the most out of them. I might be a mess, I'm being honest. And since I'm talking about put your fat on me, let me clarify that. You see, some people taking that out of context. Y'all excuse me, I want a brew smoke coffee. Give me 1 second. Put this little thing in here. Yeah, let me explain the movement of put your fat on me. Well, I don't want nobody to get that twisted. Put your fat on me. There he go, huh? There he go. Okay. Wait, you talking about fat girls. You talking about big girls. Let's just be honest. Most of y'all motherfuckers is big. Can we just be real? And see, God didn't work with me. He didn't work that thing out because I used to. If you was over 170 pounds, 180 pounds, I wasn't hollering at you. No, I wasn't hollering at you. But now, I understand. I understand. Sometimes you gotta let those that like you let them get a win. Yeah, it ain't always gonna be as simple as, well, I want her, I'm gonna go get her. Sometimes you just gotta let those who like you come to you. And then you gotta accept her for what she is and who she is authentically. Because see, one thing I'm starting to notice though, see, people think, you know, they can just put anything on you. And let me clear that up. You can be big, you can be dark, hell, you can almost be ugly. But you got to be genuine. You got to be real. You got to be authentic. You just ain't gonna put anything on me just because you want it or just because you lonely. That ain't gonna work. See, because some of y'all try to dress up these lies with these makeup and these piggly wigglies, and you caked up with makeup and all that shit. No, we're not doing that. You got to be worthy to put your fat on me. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Everybody, young fellas, don't just let anybody put their fat on you. Let her be worthy to put that fat on you. You see, there's too many people out here lying. There's too many people out here clout chasing, as the young folks say. There's too many people out here. And let me clear this up too. I don't appreciate females lying on me. Don't come on my damn page talking about I'm bashing black women. If you ain't got no proof, you ain't got no receipts, if you ain't got nothing to back up what you saying other than what you projecting on yourself or you projecting on my page, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Especially when I didn't come for you. Can I get a witness in here? I'm glad we cleared some things up. Yeah, but put your fat on me ain't for everybody. Cause see, I know it's gonna be a whole bunch of big gals and with them piggly wigglies on and full of makeup and titties going every which way and all that kind of stuff and you in bad shape. You can't put your fat on me if you ain't worthy. You ain't in the position to be doing nothing like that. You got 10, 11, 12 babies and you need to be focused on them babies. You need to put all your energy on your children. Don't be trying to put your fat on nobody. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Some of y'all need to be honest with yourself and understand where you at in life. Everybody ain't gonna get what they want out of it. And I'm kind of mad at Kevin Samuels But I do agree with one thing. He said some of y'all gonna die alone. Yes, indeed. Some of you gonna die alone. And you might well go ahead and start accepting that. But he kind of pissed me off with this Nicki Minaj. Anybody else see that shit with Nicki Minaj, that menagerie he did? Mm-mm. We in an era of transparency. So I come on here and be as transparent as possible. And see, you can't be sitting up here and be bullshitting the people. You leading them one way and then you acting another way. You can't do that. You're not gonna do that to me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And let me say this too. Since we're talking about the game, see, sometimes you got to know that the game just ain't for you right now. You're not in shape. You ain't in condition. Cause see, if nothing else, this story about this young man killing his baby mama, killing his baby, should let you know everybody ain't got no business in the game. You got to be in the right frame of mind, the right. Cause see, you playing for the high stakes. I'm not cooking. I made me some coffee. I had to stir my coffee up a little bit. Yeah, you some of us ain't cut. You ain't cut out to be in the game because see, this is for high stakes. And see, for some of you sisters, as you can see, if you make the wrong mistake, it could cost you your life. These fools are crazy out here. They are crazy. They are certified nuts. So you can't be laying up with just anybody. You can't be letting anybody skeet in you. You can't let anybody put nothing in you. And you ain't got no business putting your fat on just anybody. Good God Almighty, what happened to the old days? Motherfuckers had to take their time and learn about somebody. Everything's so damn quick, and I hate to sound like a grumpy old man because I'm all about forward progression. But man, it seems like we just can't get right with this situation. We keep on getting pregnant by anybody. They're letting anybody skeet in you. You're putting your fat on anybody. So ain't your ooh, cover the baby's ears. Ain't your pussy worth something? Come on. Ain't it worth something? I saw a fool last night buying up the bar for this girl. You hear me? He smelled like ooh boy. This man smelled like Risha's parking lot. Mixed with sweats, turnip green juice. And this girl went home with this dude. I'm like, damn. I ain't hating on the brother, but damn. Baby, ain't your pussy worth something? No, no. He just stunk naturally. But there was a girl last night that was twerking real hard, and she had a smell too. And see, people think I be lying about these smells. My coworkers up in here, they'll tell you if you be stinking. Gosh, we got that all messed up. We up here making families with fools, with crazy ass people. Boo Shiesty in my line. Do they be stinking in there? They stink. And she going home. You laying up here with funky dick? You gonna put your mouth on that? Thank you. Funky is they stink. Them girls put their hands up in the air, and I had to do that. I had to be like that. Oh my God. You putting your mouth on some nasty coochie? You stink? I don't even let girls, if you do like this and I smell your arm, you can't even hug me. No, I can't take no picture with you. Your arms stink. I'm not gonna take no picture looking like this. What is we doing? And you having babies with these people. You're creating human beings with these people. It's beyond psychotic. It's madness. And I'm gonna say this too. Like I said, it's a barbecue show. I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything today. I hope y'all keeping up with me. Take some notes. Rewatch the show. Searching for attention in the wrong places. You got that right. You got that right. And I no look. I know I'm old. I'm a grumpy old man, but I've been there. I've been in the club. I understand. I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting attention. That's human to want attention. It's human to want to be accepted, to be liked, all those things. I'm with that 100%. But what frightens me is the lack of self-love and control. Damn, you just let them. I mean, literally, this dude smelled like burnt garbage, and you went home with him. Now, there's one thing if you let him buy you drinks and stuff, and you playing. Well, I don't condone that either. But I know that happens. But if you gonna go home with him, and you run the risk of him shooting something up in you, come on. I know when he pulled his pants down, that had to almost knock her down. I know that smell almost put her on the ground, unless she couldn't smell him for smelling herself. Hello. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. And I know people make fun of it. Oh boy, you always talking about smells. You people, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I welcome people to come down. Come down. Come see my girl, Caitlin, aka Boo Shiesty. She'll take good care of you. Uh, it's a nice place to be. You know, a lot of fun, nice atmosphere. We're gonna keep you safe. But that smell, woo, that smell. Mm. I'm just thinking about it, make me want to puke. Good God. Mm. Mm. I wish somebody want to hit the link tonight and talk. I got links on YouTube and Facebook. If you want to hit the link, by all means, you can come on in and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I just had a few things to get off my chest. I had a few things to get off my chest. I want to know something too. I don't know if somebody's going to answer this. I work at Nudist Honky Tonk on it's at 409 Broadway, right betwixt the downtown sporting club and Merchants Restaurant. You can't miss it. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about. I don't know anybody gonna answer this. uh, why are we acting surprised about this NFL thing? Yeah, you know what I say? Yeah, come on, holler at me. We're so surprised that uh, uh, there's racism in the NFL. We surprised about that? Hmm. We surprised? Why are we so shocked that these conversations that happen behind closed doors is coming out? Black people, I got to say this. I don't care who don't like it. I'm gonna say it anyway. See, we got to make up our minds. We got to make up our minds. If we was to go to the head white man today and say, hey, Mr. White Man, this is what we want as a people. Or if he come to us, better yet, he come to, excuse me, black people, just tell me what you want. We gonna go ahead and give y'all what y'all been asking me for. Just tell me what you want. That list be longer than list shit. That list be from here to Wuhan, China. Do we really want equality? Do we? Because see, equality means everybody's on the same level, right? Am I right about it? Somebody talk back to me. I like when y'all talking back. Ain't that what equality means? Somebody answer me, please. That means everybody get the same thing? Ain't that what that means? Don't that means everybody gets treated the same? Hmm? Does that mean that as much as we talk bad about white people, they should be able to defend themselves? Can they say what they want to say sometimes? See, I'm advocating for all people. Hey, if we want to do the unity thing, if we want equality. See, I'm about let's get rid of all this symbolism. Let's stop all this Black Lives Matter shit. Let's stop all this marching. Let's stop all this shit and really cut down to the meat and potatoes. See, I happen to know. I've been black a long time, and I've learned all white people ain't bad. All black people ain't good. Hell, now it started with racism. Black people have not even been able to play. Well, my thing with that is, you knew what you were signing up for. See, as much as people, can I keep it real? As much as we talk about this stuff, and as much as black people pound their fists and raise their fists and black power and shit like that. Where was the support for Colin Kaepernick? Why didn't nobody sit down when he said, no, why didn't all the black players decide together then? Oh, no, we ain't going to. If Cap ain't playing, we ain't playing. If ain't no black coaches, we ain't playing. We won't. we don't want. We don't want race mixing. We don't want to see the black man with a white woman. You don't want damn sure don't want no white woman wearing no braids and no dreads. But we putting blonde wigs in our head. Uh-oh. Did I say that? What do we want? Is it real equality? Is it real unity? Because see, as far as I'm concerned, last I checked, whenever I come across a sister, I'm not getting called, I'm still, and after I done preached and cussed and fussed, I'm still not being called brother. I'm still not being called a king. Matter of fact, last weekend, this girl called me all kinds of pussies and bitch ass niggas. So what do we really want? She's spitting and biting. But I'm supposed to protect her? I'm supposed to call her a queen? I think what Coach Flores is doing is admirable. But we all can't kid ourselves. We know he's not going to get far on his own. And if we are who we say we are, if we preaching this unity, we putting all this shit up there talking about unity stuff, everybody needs to support him. I'm an advocate. Every black player in the NFL, if you serious about this, if you really upset about it, put your money where your mouth is. Sit out the whole season if need be. We say we ain't gonna do that. Because as much as we say we against systemic racism, we still very much support it. Uh-oh, did I say that? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's right. As much as you claim you hate the white man, you still want to be a slave. There he go, huh? Somebody ought to ban his ass. Yeah, every time a black brother says something that black women don't like, the first thing they want to do, cancel him. Tell me I'm lying. I want somebody to tell me I'm lying. Where the unity at? Where's the black unity at? Where the Black Lives Matter at? As soon as somebody tell you something real that you don't want to hear, we gonna cancel him. Some of them helpers come in the bar, wrong as two left shoes. Using their mama ID. Using their cousin ID. Coming up in there, this cat raggedy. As soon as you tell them no, that's because you don't like black women. You hate us. You're a weak ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. I saw girls on the page talking about this stuff and they ain't watched a game of football in their life. They just They just going along, just coming and going, just coming along and get along. And a little thing for some likes, and a little thing for some attention. And until we clean that shit up, ain't gonna be no unity, ain't gonna be no overcoming. Oh, I know this ain't popular. I know this is cutting, coming and going. There's a two-edged sword. But see, some of these things we can see some of the things we can fix on our own. We just don't want to. And that's why I say we love being slaves. We love that slave yard. We love it. Some of us are comfortable out there in that field. White man tell us tomorrow, hey, you done picking cotton. You going about your business. I'm done. I don't need you no more. You lose your damn mind. And matter of fact, in order to keep your place in the field, you're telling somebody else who actually trying to escape. Oh my God. That's right. Somebody who's actually trying to be free, somebody who's actually trying to be an independent thinker, somebody who's actually trying to spread a message. You're trying to tell on him and say, "Hey, you need to do something about him. He talking about y'all. He trying to mess this thing up." Oh, good God Almighty! You don't want that kind of teaching. And see, I get a little upset because see, I've had people come tell me this that they couldn't, they wanted to say stuff on here, but they know how we are. We know we can't accept the truth. And they didn't want to be attacked, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. My page is a place for all people: white people, black people, Chinese, Mexican, Hindu, Buddhists, whatever. Come on in here. Because this is what we gain understanding of one another. I'm looking forward to the day I can do a show where we can ask one another the questions we really want to know. Yeah, I know we curious about some of the things white folks do. I know they curious about some of the things we do. That's how we gonna get better. But see, the powers that be don't want that. And we play right into that hand. If we really want unity, it ain't gonna take more than just us. Change don't come about just because we march and say we shall overcome, and then we throw bricks and rocks and tear up shit. That ain't gonna get nowhere. It's gonna take all of us, every color, every creed, every man, every woman, every child, to say, okay, we done with this. We've been fighting with each other for hundreds of years, thousands of years. It's time to turn the page. And so that's why I asked the question: what do we really want? If what good will it do? And I'm like I said, I support Coach Flory. I support him 100%. But see, I'm not foolish. I know they're gonna give this man some money, and when they give him this money, they're gonna make him sign a document that says he can't never talk about it again, and he got to go away quietly. And this little movement to die down, just like we moved on from Cap. Because see, I'm a believer. If you don't like the cotton field that you're picking in, go get your own field. Pick your own yard. The coach got fired. Till the coach got fired, he was coaching the Miami Dolphins. He got fired after 2 seasons. He had 2 winning seasons. They fired him. Said the team needed to go in another direction. He'd been doing all these interviews. If initially, he was highly regarded and sought after, and then he started telling these folks, "No, these motherfuckers had me come to the interview, after they already had hired the coach that they wanted. They were just going through the motions because the league mandates that a team has to interview 2 minorities. And so he's come out and he's telling everything. He's telling all the dirty secrets, which is good. But this is stuff we already know. This is stuff we know. No, they tried to pay him to lose games. The owner tried to pay him $1,000 a game to lose. They didn't want to win. But this is stuff we already know. And my question is, why do we keep giving them our money? Why do we keep participating in it? Because the truth of the matter is, whether we like to admit it or not, we buying into the system. We playing into the system because guess what? Next weekend, all of us are going to be sitting up here watching somebody's TV watching Super Bowl. And guess what? There's more money for the league to keep on keeping you in this damn system, this systematic racism that you keep talking about. Come on, I know I'm in the house tonight. People don't even watch football gonna have a Super Bowl party. Tell me I'm lying. Gonna have a Super Bowl. I'm gonna have a whole Super Bowl party. And let's play right on into it. You see, I'm a proponent. You got enough millionaires. You got enough big names. You got enough big faces. Go start your own. If you don't like what you got in the NFL, you see this racism going on, go out there and get your own league. If you well, I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings with this one. If you keep complaining about your your project, and it's cold and it's tiny, and you tired of these folks coming doing an inspection in your house, bitch, go out there and get your own. God, dog, that's some good coffee. But y'all who got those who got a Keurig, get you some of this right here. This right here, that's real good. Yeah. How can we keep asking for everybody in the world to respect it? I know y'all saw what they did to Whoopi Goldberg black ass. See, that's unity. See, she said something about the Holocaust. They heard him say, get that bitch out of here. Mm-mm. But we didn't, how many of us is gonna rally around Whoopi and make sure she got her own show? How many of us gonna step up? Tyler Perry, where you at? Oprah, where you at? See, you see what they gonna censor Whoopi, give Whoopi her own view. See, I don't care about what she said. It ain't. I don't know what she said. I didn't pay no attention. I know they put her ass off the show for 2 weeks. Apparently, she can have some views on some things, but not all things. That's what I do know for a fact. Come on. Come on in here. I don't know what she said. She said the Holocaust had nothing to do with race. Well, again, like I said, she can have some views. Now let her say something about slavery. They ain't gonna yank her up off of the TV. I bet you that much. Now tell me I'm lying. But see, like I said, Whoopi big enough name. She should have her own show. She shouldn't be depending on somebody else to employ her. She should have her own. Why Oprah didn't give her no show on her network? Come on. We like to be slaves. Whoopi, you've been out here in the game too long. You shouldn't still be in the field. See, we should be taking care of our own. You don't like how they treat you. Why we ain't taking care of our own? No, I ain't leaving Oprah out. Oprah got a whole network. Oprah, you couldn't give Whoopi a show? Since you claimed you pro-black? Because I saw you crying and skeeting over that Maya Angelou quarter. And guess who she was married to? She ain't got to be fired. Why are you even being suspended? If the show is called The View, that means you giving your point of view. Am I right about it? Come on, somebody tell me I'm lying. If it's called The View and y'all talking about everything under the sun, that means you should be able to say what you feel at any given moment, correct? And so the minute you say something that the producers, them Jewish producers and shit don't like, they put your ass off their damn show. Now, if Oprah is who she say she is, then she would have gave you one. She should have said, Whoopi, don't worry about that. You come on over here to the Oprah network, and I put you with Iyanla. I put you with Iyanla or Tyler Perry. Somebody gave her a show. It ain't got nothing I'm not trying to bash Oprah. I'm just saying, if Oprah, if you are who you say you are, if you believe in all this black unity and shit too, then why don't you take care of Whoopi? Take care of your sister. But see, we don't like that. We don't want to hear that stuff. See, we're going to take up for Oprah and all this other shit when she's sending money over to Africa. No, bitch, we need you right here, right now. We got a war going on right here now on our own turf. And you up here. Oprah was all, oh, my friend Maya, I know she's in the universe. Just, oh, she's just overjoyed that she's on this quarter. Okay, how am I left in? Tell me how I'm left. As long as you on a show, you got your show. I'm a big time producer. I got my own network. I got my own network. You call me, Ty, these motherfuckers put me off the show for 2 weeks. Why? Because I said something about the Holocaust. Do you really want to go back? Because if you don't want to come on over here, I got you. You pick you 4 other sisters you want on the show, and I got you. How's that so different? How's that left? That's real. That's the unity that we always talk about what we want. No, that ain't different. Oprah got a whole network. She took care of Iyanla. She took care of Maya. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Oprah. I was singing in that cage for my white husband, and you opened that cage for me, baby. Thank you, Oprah. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. Well, I'll just be wrong then. Shit. All I'm saying is we got options now. It ain't 1966. It ain't 1965. We need to be real with ourselves and admit, hell, I like being a slave. And I respect you for it. Is that Maya Angelou voice? Yeah, some of us need to admit that. Because you got choices, you got options. Did she did Maya do Phenomenal Woman? Or was that somebody else? Who did Phenomenal Woman? No, that was what's that woman name? Ooh, I'm gonna recite a poem one of these days in my voice. She did Phenomenal Woman? Phenomenal Woman. That's me. Yes, babies. I'm a phenomenal woman. Oh, oh, good God Almighty! Did y'all enjoy the show last week? I've gotten so many. I'm gonna start wrapping up. But did y'all enjoy the show last week? I've gotten so many praise reports and stuff. People really enjoyed the show last week on Sunday. I try to make the shows entertaining and yet leave some nuggets of wisdom and some information in there. That's always my number one priority is to try to teach and I hope that it's helping people. I've have several women come to me and say, you know what, my husband has told me about my behavior, but then when I watched your show and hearing you say about women getting in men's faces and stuff like that, and it made me think, okay, maybe I do got a problem, and that's what we want. That's what we want. We want to get these dialogues going in these households between these couples. And I'm not saying I'm the new voice of the men, but I'm just saying, ladies, it behooves you to listen. It behooves you to watch the show and encourage your female friends to watch the show, because a lot of these brothers have these complaints. This is real. This ain't stuff that we just, I'm just coming up off the top of my head. No, this stuff is real. Brothers are getting tired of being beat down and unappreciated. We get tired of being lied to. We're getting tired of being hurt. And one brother told me I know it takes a lot of courage to get up there and do what you do, for the simple fact that you really could be alienating yourself. And I said, well, you know what? I don't worry about that. Can't worry about that. You see, the truth gonna stand, whether you like it coming out of my mouth or out of a mouth of a babe. This truth is the truth. And that's all I want to build my show on. That's all I want to talk about. Even if I have to put myself out there and overexpose and be overly transparent, because I want people to understand that I know what I'm talking about. I know where I'm coming from. And I always offer the opportunity for anybody to come and who wants to share, who has something to even debate or whatever. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. But with that being said, I thank for everybody to coming out, watching the show. I thank everybody for their comments. That's what it's all about. The engagement helps move the show along, makes it more entertaining so I don't have to just keep on just talking and talking and talking. But yeah, this is more of a clearing my mind show. I really didn't have a whole I didn't really have a whole generalized topic. I had several things going on in my mind at once, and I just said, well, you know what? Dane was like, give us all of it. So I was like, all right, fine. I was gonna put all of it out there, and we'll see how it go. And so, it might not be a blockbuster as far as the viewage and stuff like that, but that's okay. The people who need to watch it will watch it. And all my shows, again, are replayable. And so, like, share, subscribe to the show. And, like I said, I appreciate you coming through. Uh, be ready for the show on Sunday. Also, if you have not done so, go ahead and like the Deeper Understanding page. That's where I do my blog work at. I do those every Tuesday. Just some motivational stuff, inspirational stuff, nothing controversial, nothing hard hitting, just something to give you something to chew on until you get to Thursday. And you see how we do that? Every other day you getting some content, just about. You get some on Tuesday, you get some on Thursday, you get some on Sunday. Yeah. I'm trying to maximize this thing. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. Stay cool. I love you. And we'll holler at you on Sunday.